If you are watching this video, then somebody wants you to be happy. My name is Rod Jeter, and I created YBAngry so that you can resolve most any disagreement you have with the one you love.
The way that this game is set up, the questions, and it makes you think through it, and it make you realize there's some things that you may not have known or just ignore. It opened your eyes.
No, you didn't.
I know that's hard to believe. People resolving their disagreements in just minutes, playing YBAngry for the very first time.
Well, we talked about it. And,
But you talked about it before, right?
No, we argued about it before.
I like the fact that I get to voice my opinion and you're actually listening to me.
Okay.
So I think that's good. I usually don't say anything. And
You and the one you love can't seem to agree on this one thing today, or maybe it's been years. You talk to your best friend. They understand. They get it. Why can't the one you love? With this game, now they can.
I'm making progress.
Okay.
And you don't go off on a tangent. You don't go into something that's not even relevant to what was said originally.
It is nice to focus on the one detail, though,
Right.
because otherwise our arguments would spiral into all these other things, and by the end of that argument, we don't know why we started.
And when was the last time you had any fun trying to resolve a disagreement?
This forces you to hear your partner, your spouse out.
I agree. I like the writing and the verbal aspect of it, and doing the one detail at a time. And sometimes the details kind of intertwine with each other.
Just play YBAngry, and in minutes you can resolve most any disagreement you have without all the stress and drama. For example, how many times do you have to tell him about the honey-do list?
I liked it this way, honestly.
Yeah, I like it because it's like everybody has a voice. Like you said, the game, it levels the playing field, so like everybody has a voice.
For 20 years, he refused to clean the bathroom.
Okay.
Okay. So the next step is number.
Yeah, I feel like it's broken down so much that it makes it hard to be able, like you don't talk over someone and disagree with them. You're really writing it out and saying like, this is my side of it.
You want her to initiate sex more often?
So she circled yes.
She circled yes.
Okay.
so this game forces you to become empathetic. So through empathy, it's not throwing and not listening. This game wants you to tell the person, I hear what you're saying because.
Should he buy an expensive car right now?
Sure.
Now don't go calling Adult Protective Services. That was a good love hug.
It helped organize the thought, and then forced us to say, well, is that what you mean? Is that how you feel?
Is she on her phone too much?
So hey, I need your attention. And it is not. Again.
Okay, no more choking.
Right? That's what we do.
First and foremost, it requires you to talk about the problem. That's the first thing.
That's it.
Now he says she gets angry over nothing too often.
If you have the bigger picture and then you boil it down to specifics, so you can only speak about the specifics as it relates to the bigger picture, it makes it so that you can't be like, well, last week you did, well, this, the tit for tat that a lot of couples do.
Should we have another baby?
Next to read. People go to a marriage counselor.
Yeah.
And they maybe can't say how they really feel. I think this gives them the opportunity to, like you said, communicate effectively and then give your honest opinion about the subject, and you can tell how relevant it is.
Now you talk to your baby mama too much. Okay, so the film wants the stud to carry the baby.
I like the fact that you can get your partner to communicate on things that you could never really get them to communicate about. Either they push it off, or they don't want to talk about it right now, or they have talked about it, and then it ends up into a discuss, like a argument or a debate.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like even though we had serious discussions, it wasn't like a argument. It was more like a playful moment.
He wants to buy his dream truck now.
Yay. So we won.
Please pass this video on to every couple that you want to see happy and staying together. If you like what I'm doing, smash that like button and subscribe so that you don't miss out on the marvel that happens every time I sit down to record a couple playing YBAngry for the very first time to resolve their disagreements in just minutes.
YBAngry? We didn't get angry at all. So
they never do.
Yeah, that's funny. And
I also think that talking about an issue when it's not an issue, like when it doesn't come up, I think is more helpful because you can actually make progress.
And I think couples can use this game and have a set at the house. So when it's time to discuss an issue, you pull it out, and this is how you discuss it.
I would recommend it to people that I know that are having problems and may just need, to address those problems in a fun way.
Right.
I wish we knew about this like a month ago.